What's up, LT? So...
No, negative. Hang on, stand by 1 second. I'm Lieutenant Randolph from Hazlet Pd.
Okay.
I'm recording you. I'm sure
Yep,
you're recording
absolutely.
me. So
two of your officers over there that were doing that little thing across the street, got in the car, didn't wear seatbelts. I know your policy is to wear seatbelts. State law says they're supposed to wear seatbelts. So I want to do an IA. Came over here to do an IA, and your officer here refused to do an IA, saying that it's not his, basically, it's not his responsibility. He's not on patrol or whatever. Then there was a car that was parked over here in the no fire parking zone.
okay.
Probably at least an hour.
Okay.
He was sitting here bullshit with these guys.
Cars?
No, it was one of the fire department guys.
Okay.
Which essentially he could have said, hey, just move. No, you could discuss that with my lieutenant. So I know your policy is also to show ID. He said he doesn't have ID on him.
Okay. Yeah, we know, what the deal is here. These guys are out working, man, and you're coming in giving them a hard time. Would you like to come into the station?
I'm giving who a hard time? Excuse you?
Would you like to come into the station?
I want to do an IA right now with you, Lieutenant.
Well, you don't do it on the road. I don't have any kind of paperwork or anything.
So you knew that I was doing an IA?
I don't know you're doing an IA.
Well, that's what the patrolman said.
Okay, you just told me.
Wow. I'm not giving anybody a hard time. Their job is to enforce the law.
Would you like to
Their job is,
me,
excuse me,
like
their job is to enforce the law.
Excuse me. Would you
excuse
like to
me.
Their
job is to do law enforcement. That guy was parked illegally. The other guy was...
I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm going to speak.
I'm going to reach out to the Attorney General's office because now you're refusing to do an IA as well because I want to do one on him as well.
And you want to keep talking over me.
Because
this is what you want on your video.
No. Because you got to do what the law says.
Road,
I want to do an IA right now with you, Lieutenant.
And
now.
I'll take your complaints.
Now I want to do it.
Okay? I don't do it on the road, pal. I don't do it. I
Listen,
don't have
pal.
paperwork. IAs
are done anytime and anywhere by state law. You're refusing to do it by state law.
Would you like to give me your information?
I'm not going to give you my information. I'm going to give you anonymously.
And I will do it.
I could do it anonymously, correct, Lieutenant?
So, yeah, would you like to do it?
I'd like to do it right now.
Okay, what would
Let's
you like
do
to say? We're on video. That's what you want to complain about?
I need you to write down my complaint.
Okay, that two of my officers didn't have seatbelts and somebody's parked in the fire zone. Is that your complaint?
And they're also taking down the sign that was over in the middle of the road over there. Right? The one that says stop for crosswalk.
It's not there now?
They just put it back after they did their little fucking sting.
Okay.
This officer here that was on the motorcycle refused to do an IA, just like you right now. Said that basically wasn't his job to do it and refused to enforce no parking in the fire lane. The guy just moved because now they're painting it.
Okay.
That's against the law, right?
There's no car over there at the moment. I can't address that. It's not one of my officers.
I can show you the video.
Okay. Let's stick to one thing at a time.
Enforcing the law is the thing. He didn't enforce the law. So he could have went over there and said, hey, listen, you're in the no parking zone, move.
Okay.
He didn't do that.
Okay. Listen, would you like to fill out a complaint or you want to do this all anonymously?
I'm doing it anonymously.
Okay, that's fine. You can do it, but I don't have paperwork on me, so I don't know if you want me to write anything down at the moment.
The officer that was here, you have no field notepad?
I do, but you said you want to do it anonymously. That's why I was saying
so I can't do it anonymously?
Get you something. Would you like to give me your name and stuff for me to write down?
I'm not going to give you my name. I'll give you my email address.
Stand by 1 second.
Wow. We wonder why there's a disconnect between people. This is why. This is why there's a disconnect between people.
Who the officers were?
So one of them, I think the one over here was Woods. It was badge number 88 over there. He had the Ripken shirt on. He jumped in the passenger side. I couldn't see with the tinted windows if the other guy had it on, but he didn't have it. And I have it on video.
Okay, I'm writing.
You know what? I want to issue him a ticket too.
Okay, that's not happening at the moment, but hang on. What would you like to issue summonses for?
Not wearing a seatbelt.
88 Ripken. And who else was there?
There was two officers. One had the thing on. He was talking. He did give me his name and badge number. Obviously, I can't remember it. And then the guy that was over here refused to give me to be able to do an IA.
Who is it? Do you know
the guy on the motorcycle.
Okay.
I mean, state law says any officer can take any complaint at any time. Well, I'm not on the road right now. What does that mean?
It means that they're doing something private and they're not working the road. I'm working the road.
You're
so
being
talking to you.
You're being paid by the township.
What's your email? Would you like to give me your name or email?
0476 120 at Hotmail.
Hang on. S
0476 120 at hotmail.com.
At hotmail.com. Okay. Can I at least address it to a name?
No, just
No? Okay.
send it to there.
Okay. All right. So those are your 2 complaints, correct?
I mean, I don't know why he would refuse to do an IA. He also didn't provide me with his.
They're not working the road right now.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're being paid by the township right now.
I have your complaint. Would you like to tell me anything
I'd like to
else?
see your ID as well.
I don't have ID. Here it is.
No,
Here
I
it
want
is.
to see your ID.
I-
Your policy, which I've gotten before.
I know you have. I'm sure you have.
I absolutely have. So you're
Okay.
refusing to show me your ID.
Yeah, I don't have it on me. I'm not refusing. I don't have it on me.
By law or
okay.
by your policy, you're supposed to
Let's
show it
stick
when
to
asked.
something. Any other complaints
Yeah,
that you'd
that.
like to take me?
Yeah,
That's your
that.
last complaint?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. I'm going to start an IA and I'll reach out to you.
All right, and
Okay.
I'm going to request your field
I'm
notes there.
I'm Lieutenant Randolph. Look what
Yep.
I wrote down. I'll show
Yep.
you. Okay, names, motorcycle. This is what you gave me. Okay, you want to see it?
So he refused to enforce the law over there with people parking in the. So you didn't write everything down. People are parked over there in the fire zone. He didn't even tell them to move illegally.
Okay.
Your
What
job
was
is
the
law
part?
enforcement,
I
not
don't-
fucking feelings
It's not part of
enforcement.
it. You don't have to screw. You don't have to curse at me.
I can curse all the fuck I want. You know that. It's Cohen versus New Jersey or Cohen versus California. I can curse all day long. You know that. And I'm not cursing at you.
What kind of car was it over there?
It's the white one that's it's the one on the end over there now, the silver one.
Okay.
All the way on the end.
All right. All right. I'll reach back out to you.
So I
when
mean he just
begin the
refused to
investigation.
enforce the law. I mean what are you guys doing?
Okay. I'm going to start the investigation and then we'll reach
And
back
why
out.
did they take that
Okay.
sign down off the road?
If you got no further questions,
Why
I'm
did they
done.
take that sign down?
They have a reason, and I know the reason, and I'm not telling you. So have a good day.
Oh, awesome. Fucking jerk off.
Have a good day.
Yeah, all right, jerk off.
Enjoy the Saturday.
I will. Happy Easter. Now I'm cursing at you. Like them fucking apples. So, the IA, he wrote like 2 sentences down, which I think he'll also include in my email address. So, their job's to take down, see the sign up there in the middle of the road? Their job's to take that down, or they did it for some stupid reason. So maybe we'll take a ride down and see if they're doing this bullshit anywhere else.